Welcome back to Domingo Live. So glad you could join us hoy por la mañana. And we want to feature a segment that I produce here at Domingo Live and at Channel 3. It's kind of an introduction to all our friends who make up the Coastal Bend. And it's called Mi Gente. And today we're going to feature a gentleman who is from my hometown in Beeville. And we often hear the term God-given talent. But what does that mean? Well, for one lifelong Beeville resident, his talents are numerous. At age 72, Tom Beasley, a retired lawyer, is using his God-given talent to interpret the natural beauty that surrounds us in the great state of Texas. He is an artist, a painter. His works so lifelike, so real that you could easily fall into them. And in today's Mi Gente, we share a story of determination, willpower, and conviction. A description that only sets the tone for the color of inspiration. You see, Tom Beasley creates his artwork in spite of his inescapable battle with Parkinson's disease.
Pastels come in many, many colors. I wanted to do something that had rose or red.
So Tom Beasley chose this roseate spoonbill, often seen along the South Texas coast. This amazing painting was captured first on film. Tom finding inspiration from a picture taken by someone special to him.
My sister, who is an extraordinary wildlife photographer, had taken this photograph, and I asked her if I could do a rendition of it, and she said by all means. And so that's how this happened.
The walls of the Beeville Country Club are currently displaying Tom's works of art.
Such beauty here in South Texas.
Actually, I think South Texas is the hidden jewel of art subject. Everybody thinks of the hill country or West Texas.
That may be true for some, but not Tom. He finds his inspiration oftentimes by simply looking in his backyard.
I just think where I live is as pretty as it gets.
Tom's eye for nature's beauty goes a step beyond the creative.
I'd like to tell you about this painting here.
Capturing the essence of life, one brushstroke at a time.
This was the first painting I did after I'd had deep stimulation brain surgery. And when you go into something like that, you don't know how you'll come out on the other side.
Tom says he often wonders if what he calls this art journey has all just been part of an experiment, as if to prove to himself he can still paint.
It's turned out pretty well, I think.
Tom recalls his brother asking about the involuntary movements in his hands.
He said, "What's that?" I said, "What's what?" And he said, "Well, your left hand's shaking." I said, "Oh, it's probably enough."
Tom says he met with several neurologists before finally getting the diagnosis.
I think Parkinson's is hard to diagnose.
With diagnosis in hand, Tom says he's been blessed, counting himself among the fortunate ones living with this disease.
Of all the people that have had Parkinson's, if you were dealing cards, I drew the inside straight. Because I've been able to do things that for a lot of people with Parkinson's, they just can't do them.
Tom's lost the ability to do some things, wade fishing, playing golf, even the ability to shoot a basketball.
I used to could make 90 out of 100 free throws with my eyes closed, but there's no point in trying now.
But Tom is grateful for what he can do. Started out sketching and gradually creating what we see here. More than paintings, for Tom Beasley, they are proof he can interpret what his eyes see now, knowing each passing day is precious.
But you better not take it for granted, because there's no assurance that tomorrow you'll have what you had today.
Words of wisdom from dear friend Tom Beasley. If you'd like to see the story, we're going to put it online on our Domingo website, and it'll also be, of course, 3 News Plus. You can check it out at any time there. Thank you, Tom, for spending some time with us and sharing that beautiful artwork.